standing in front of a 2014 Hankook-tired Scion Racing TC. So this car was built by Papadakis Racing, and 2013 was my third season in this car, and it's become a pretty sick creation. Right now it's pushing over 800 horse to the ground. So we're running Torco oils in this thing, big Borg-Warner turbo, nitrous for bottom end spool, and it's by far the craziest contraption I've ever been in. So the car is, you know, fully wrapped in the Speed Hunter delivery with the neon orange, sticky Hankook tires. Run the NASCAR transmission, the G-Force GSR in there. A lot of Toyota parts still. We run the Supra rear differential. We run the Supra steering rack, and I started drifting in Supras. So this car kind of resembles the feel of my first Supra. So I'm Norwegian, and I grew up on a snowy mountain pass in the town of Ski in Norway, and I was just going up and down to the point where it got kind of out of hand, and I was just drifting around the streets all night, and I came home one night and my mom was in tears because a lady at the store had told her, "Your son's probably not gonna get old," and that's when I realized I needed to take it to the track. So I built my very first drift car with my friends back home in Europe. Debuted the car in '06. It was a piece of kit, BMW E30, but it worked the part, and we got to win the first Nordic Drifting Series in Scandinavia, as well as the first Power Drifting Series in Norway. Got a sponsorship on a Supra the next year. And in 2008, we shipped that car to Long Beach, California. And that was my first ever comp in the US. And as we touched down in LA, I knew right there and then this is what I want to do with my life. So saved up a lot of money, campaigned that Supra in 2010 for the full season, or basically we did 5 events out of 7. Became Rookie of the Year. And that winter, Stefan Papadakis, that built this car, called me and said, "Fredric, there's a chance Tanner Faust is moving on to rally. So we have an open seat. Are you interested in driving for us?" And I turned speechless. So throughout the years, I've been lucky enough to get to drive at some of the most iconic tracks in the world. From the tracks in Europe, Silverstone, we have the Rudskogen track in Norway, been to Ireland, Mondello Park, all the way to Abu Dhabi in Qatar. And my major international break was at Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi in 2011. So we won the Formula Drift Invitational out there. Front of, you know, Chris Forsberg, Tanner Faust was there, Mike Essa, and it was a pretty big deal. I remember partying it up at the yacht club with all my buddies from back home that came rooting for me, and that was the start of my first season with Stefan and the crew. So came over to the US, raced the full Formula D circuit. That's Long Beach for the season opener. Atlanta, went to New Jersey, Palm Beach, Florida, went to Seattle, and then the season finale here at Urbandale Speedway in LA. And I think out of all of the tracks that I've gotten to drive on, Urbandale is probably my most favorite. And maybe it's because we have yet to do really well there, but I think it's because the place is so iconic. It's the House of Drift. It's where it all started here in the US. It's a big bowl that fills up with smoke. It's the season finale, and it's just a crazy circus every year. We just got back, did our probably best event there. Ended up with a mechanical failure, got 4th in the championship this year, so we worked really hard on consistency, and we'll be back swinging next year, getting for that championship. So I always dreamt of coming to the US, and now that I'm here, I've I've gotten to see a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things left to experience and do here. And one place that I really want to go to is Laguna Seca. I want to drift that corkscrew, come over the hill, drop down. It just looks crazy, you know. You can lift the inside tire going over the curb right there, and going there I think is on the list for 2014. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Torco for helping us. You can find me online at Fredric Aasbo on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. So I'll try and get back to you as quick as possible. Whatever you want to know, just ask me. I'm there. Finally, I'd like to say hold stum. That's my Norwegian saying. It means never lift and never give up. Thank you.